Dirtbag, hello. Welcome. How are you doing today? I'm doing a lot of stuff today. I'm also streaming on YouTube right now, as well as Twitch. I'm excited to see how that goes. I am feeling super weird today. I was traveling, I picked up a stomach bug, and I just did some yard work, and I'm like, just feeling all sorts of weird. Now I'm relaxing. How's your day going? You're cross-streaming. I'm cross-streaming. I'm multi-streaming as it. I think that's the common phrase. Oh, why do I have so many windows open? Look at all this. Wait, that's not even. Oh, okay. For some reason, when you tile windows together, it considers them to be one window. That, very strange. Not what I expected to see. Very well then. Anyways. Where did I leave off? I think where I left off is I need to go change. You're on YouTube, Exalted, hello! I'm streaming on YouTube for the first time. I need to... There's a lot of things that you have figured out that I need to figure out, like how to get that bot that will show YouTube messages on Twitch and vice versa. Because I know that, if I recall right, when you're viewing your stream Exalted on Twitch, when people type in on YouTube, you can see it in the Twitch chat. So I need to figure out how to do that. I need a better way to see both Twitch and YouTube chat. I'll just have them both open and tiled to each other on my monitor, and it's not great. Haven't set up my bot to be able to do that yet. Oh, okay. Oh, you're using your bot that you made full time now? That's pretty cool. I don't want to stare at this screen. I'm staring at this, which shows a live graph of how many viewers I have and how long they've been viewing and how many current viewers and chatters and everything that I have, and I'm like, I don't want to watch that. That's gonna just make me anxious. Gotcha. Stream core. Oh yeah. I don't know what IPA-based mod means, but okay. What is it a mod of? The wrong stream core. There's so many things called stream core. I don't think this is it. No, this is definitely not the right stream core either. Do you have a link? Are you allowed to post links on YouTube? Oh, there you go. You linked it. Wait, I thought you just said stream core is the thing that you made. Got it. hold on. You said I haven't set up my bot to be able to do that yet, but then you said Streamcore does that fine. Or is Streamcore not your bot? Include the platforms that I personally utilize. By providing more platforms should be easy once the base systems are built. Hello, Soy Nylon. What are you making right now? We got a little distracted talking to Exalted about how he does this multi-stream, but I'm working on my tower defense game. This is my character walking around in the middle. These are enemies over spawning on the left, and then I have 3 tower types. This is the normal one that just shoots a laser, I guess. It's supposed to be a bullet, but I just made it look like a laser. This one's an electric type that slows the towers down, and then this one shoots those rockets you're seeing flying across the screen, and that does area of effect damage. Right now I am working on being able to pick up things like this battery and put it in the tower, which kind of fills up the battery charge, but I needed to actually interact with the battery. There's already a battery in there, but we could just charge that battery by picking up the battery and putting it in. So we're fixing that. We need the tower to actually react properly. Merges chats visibly but doesn't repost. Gotcha. I should look into that then, because Streamcore might solve exactly the problem that I'm having right now. Okay. We need the electric tower. Let's go to its scene. We have too many things open. Okay. We need to go here, and we need to make this so that instead of having a battery that's just always there, we need it to actually take the battery like item and hold on to it. We need like we need a node 3D, and then that'll be like the battery holder. And then that's what'll hold the battery, obviously. Oh yeah, we need to go back to this view and put it somewhere around here. And then hopefully what'll happen is in the code, the player's gonna give it that battery item, and it'll take that item and put it at this location and hold on to it. That's the plan. Let's see, so we do have this problem of like the way I design these towers is they all take this add ammo, and that's gonna have to change now, which is gonna have to change for all the towers. So that's fine. Let's just call it add battery, or maybe add ammo container, since I'm calling all of these pickup items to be ammo containers. Yeah, and I think this should return a Boolean, maybe. Because we want to... Do we even care? Trying to decide if the inventory manager even cares if it worked, because what's going to happen is it's either going to take that item and reparent it, or it's not, and then the inventory system will just be like, okay, that item isn't a child of me anymore, so it's not in the inventory. I don't think it needs a confirmation. So this will just return, I guess, void. Okay, so how did we do that here in player interaction? Or was it in the inventory? Yeah, we basically need this. No, that's the wrong one. It's a pickup item, this one. Except instead of 0, 0, we want it to be the battery holder. This all needs to be tabbed over. Equals get node. Get node battery holder, and then this will equal battery holder dot position. Why is it so angry? Because we can't find ammo container? Wait, isn't ammo container a class? Where does ammo container live? Where does this script live? Where are you? Do you not? There it is, in common, okay. Where were we? Here. Oh yeah. The question is this a class? It is not. Let's make it a class. There, now it's a class. Now this should be slightly less angry. Maybe? Please? Yeah, now it's slightly less angry. Now we need to change all these. Let's just call it target. And then this should be a var. And now it's happy. I think that should work. Now we just need to go here to player interaction. And then when we're holding a battery, we do that. Yep. Then instead of calling... Wait. No, this is when we're holding nothing, isn't it? Yeah, this is when we're holding nothing. We don't want to do anything with that yet. If tower dot ammo type equals, what was this, like inventory dot pickup dot battery. Oh yeah, exalted. Do you remember this absolute nightmare of a character controller function that I wrote? The function to interact with all of the items in my game. Do you remember this nightmare? Well, I rewrote it. Well, I'm currently rewriting it, and now it looks like this. Look how clean this is. Look how nice. How long have you been learning this? Like, this game engine has been only like a couple months, I guess, in total. I started this game a long time ago, but I didn't get very far, and then I took a long break. And then now I'm back at it for like the last 3 or 4 weeks, I would say. So I think in total it's been like 2 months. I don't know what answer I gave you a second ago. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 months. What are you angry about? Can't find pickup. Oh, because it's pickup type. Shouldn't be an underscore there. Perfect. And then this should go in an else. That looks like that, and then untab that. Okay, so when we have a battery, instead of calling add ammo, we call add, what is it, add, we literally were just doing this, add ammo container. And then we give it like, do we have a function that will give us the pickup item? No, we should. Let's put it here. And then this should return like a node 3D. And then this will just return the result of get child at 0. And I think that's everything we need from that. So now we just call inventory dot get pickup item. And then that should work. Let's see what happens. Pick up the battery, put it on there. Yeah, perfect. We can see the battery there. That's great. And we can't take it back off, but that's what we want to work on next. That was this stuff that I was like, let's ignore that for now. So this is when we don't have a pickup, we have nothing held, and then we interact with the electric tower. We should pick up the battery. Super foreign to you, yeah. I'm hoping, my plan here is to be somewhat of like, what's the word? Maybe a mentor for people who want to get into game development, to come here and be like, hey, I want to make this Godot game. Teach me. And then I can help. So here we need a function like get. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Get ammo container. Maybe it should be remove ammo container. No. We have to completely rework the way the towers work in order for this new idea. Am I pivoting too hard that I'm like having to rework basically everything in my game to make this new way that I want things to work? I think I am, but maybe I should just full send. I'm like finding myself slowly more and more in technical debt. No, because this is the way that things should work. Because the way this was working before was like, every tower stores its own ammo amount, and then when it fires, it subtracts from that ammo amount. But now that we have like these ammo containers that are being moved around and put everywhere, it makes more sense that the tower should like query the ammo container and say, hey, ammo container, how much ammo do you have? And then it fires and it says, hey, ammo container, now you have 10 less ammo in you and whatnot. So I think it's totally based that this is what we want to do. If I'm going to have these items be moving around rather than like being instantiated and deleted every time we want to pick them up, then this is the way that the towers should be dealing with this data. So get ammo container should just return get node battery holder dot get child, oops, get child at 0. I think that's all that needs to do. We will find out if I did that wrong here very soon. So then, yeah, battery should be tower dot get ammo container. And then the exception is that the rocket tower is going to be an outlier because it doesn't have an ammo container. It's going to hold all the individual rockets and then fire those individual rockets. So then we go to inventory and we want to call pickup item. Inventory.pickup item on the battery. And then that should sort of work. Pick this up, put this here, and then if we try to pick it up again, oh, it gets very angry. A null value? Oh, we're not reparenting. We are reparenting, but we're reparenting to the wrong thing. Reparent to the battery holder. There. Oh wait, no. There. Now we have it picked it back. We have picked it back up. And we place it back down. We pick it back up. Is it gonna be rotated differently every time? Yeah. That's something that I need to start being better about, is not only should we set the position here, we should also set the rotation. And then this should be, yeah, copy pasting that line was pretty pointless. Set it to vector 3, 0, 0, 0. How does that look? We need to make sure we're going at this at a weird angle. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Move that forward a little bit. I'm gonna have to redesign this tower so that we can actually see the battery from all angles. But yeah, that's exactly where it should be with the current tower design. We also need to do that when we pick up an item, which happens in the inventory script. We are changing the rotation. Oh wait, no, it is working, right? No, now the rotation's wonky. Let's just remove the globals here. Or maybe we should just make it vector 3, 0, 0, 0. And then pick that up. It's still a weird angle. Why are you still a weird angle? Oh, because this is for dropping an item, which we want that to not change. Never mind, I was looking at the wrong function. It's this one. And then this one needs to be vector 3, 0, 0, 0. And then I feel like it would make more sense to set this to position. No, I think that's not gonna work, is it? No, it should be exactly the same. No, it's not gonna. Doesn't quite work. I think it ends up making it relative. Does it? No. Because if we're really close to it, it ends up far away. So it doesn't seem to matter like what angle we pick it up. It always ends up there, which is very weird. I wouldn't have expected it to do that. What if we make these both global? That's kind of my fallback to things, is like, oh, maybe it's because everything's local, let's make them all global. Or maybe our battery just has a weird origin. Yeah, that's better. That solves the problem.
I'm just calling to say
Okay, next thing we need to tackle is making these work. So these are the ammo spawners. Let's give this color. This one's the ammo stash. This one should be gray. Do we have, where is this one? Should be this material. Oh, that's not the right thing. Go here, go to the mesh instance. There we go. And then set its material to this. There. And then go to the rocket stash and do the same thing with the rocket bundle material. Done. There we go. Now we have it colored which one's which. Dip out. Glad I was able to catch the stream for a bit. Hey, I'm really glad you were here. I hope you have a great evening, Dirtbag. For those on YouTube who can't see Twitch chat, his name is actually Dirtbag. I'm not calling him a dirtbag. He's a great guy. I've known him for a while. Okay, so now we need to go to these guys. These don't have a script on them. They're not meant to actually do anything, but we need them to do stuff. How does the battery charger script work? Yeah, I think we want these to be separate. But these are going to be basically the same with the exception of like what thing they spawn. So I do think that we want to create a script here in common. Or do I have? In ammo. Let's create a script in ammo. And this will just be called ammo spawner. Did I decide if I want scripts to be uppercase or not? Yeah, I'm putting them all uppercase. Okay. There we go. Then we also want to attach this here. And then did that attach it here? It did not. So we want to attach it there as well. And then basically what this does is we just have a function, get ammo container. And it's just gonna create an instance of whatever its ammo type is. And then return it. Ah, I don't know how to type. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. If I make this type ammo container. Oh, why do I spell it like that every time? Okay, then we export it. And then it should pop up right here, right? Please. There it is. And then we go and get an ammo box. Put it here. No, I don't think we can do that. But shouldn't it have that type? I don't think it's a type issue. Because it is an ammo container type. Or maybe it needs to be a scene. What type are you? How does this work? Packed scene. Can I make this a packed scene? There we go. Now that works. So now I should be able to instantiate it. I have an example somewhere of instantiating things. Okay, we go to Google. I don't know how to turn off that sound, but I would love to. Scene.instantiate, that's all I need to do. Where was I? Here. Ammo container dot instantiate. And then we just need to return that. That's all we need to do. Yo, Vale, you're thinking Arby's? How you doing? Welcome to the Twitch chat. I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube today, and not sure how to handle the two different chats. Okay, where were we? We didn't actually do anything with this yet. No, we did everything we need to do. We just need to make sure the scene is here. Yeah, that's fine. Then we go here to player interaction. And then we need to actually interact with it. I have not had Arby's in a while. I should have gotten some on the way home since it is birthday. It's your birthday? Wait, why do I feel like your birthday just happened a couple weeks ago? Am I crazy? I must be crazy if you're saying it's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday. You share the same birthday as my brother, if it's today. That's interesting. You're 25, nice. Okay, yeah, so here we need to figure out how to identify these ammo spawners. think we do want... let's worry about the battery charger later. Let's make this one work first. I should already have these in a group, ammo stash. And then the rocket stash should also... Okay, that's a rocket stash. Okay. Code, welcome. Code, I'm implementing your idea. Code, I'm doing the thing that you... I don't remember if it was you who suggested it or you who just figured out that I can pick up an item that is a physics item and tell it to stop being a physics item. But I'm implementing that. We're just taking the item that's there on the ground and it's now parented to me and disabled. And I also have it set up so that same item goes on to the electric tower and we can pull it back off. Love your blow up particles, thank you. The explosions. One thing I'm gonna need to fix here, once I'm done making this new player controller be able to interact with all of the important things, is I need to fix this thing where if I strafe to the left and then strafe to the right and do that really fast, somehow I'm moving upwards. but we'll get there. We'll get there in time. Okay, I want to change this to be ammo stash because we don't really care about the difference between what kind of stash it is. We don't care what type it is. We don't care what kind of ammo we're getting out of it. All we know is that thing gives us ammo and the player interacted with it, so we're gonna take whatever ammo it gives us. So we go here, and then elif target is in group. Is moving based on the direction you're facing. Yeah, exactly. And because you're slurping the direction, it goes around and points up first. Yeah, so because you have a few frames where you're looking up before you turn the other direction, it moves you up a little bit. It also will move you slightly to the right in the beginning. So if you're looking to the right and you press left, you'll move slightly to the right before you turn around. So I need to rework it so that when you press a direction, the player just moves in the direction that you're pressing, and then the rotation slurps toward that direction. That would solve that problem and maybe be smoother. Right now the player is a little confusing to control. I also wanted to store the last direction that you pressed so that if you were to like press A really quickly and let go, your character isn't going to like stop mid-rotation and be like looking a random direction. It'll actually continue to rotate until it's looking in the correct direction. The reason you want to lerp is so that you aren't doing jerking movements. True. So that you're not just moving full speed the second you press the button. You kind of have a ramp up. Okay, so if we're in the group ammo stash, then we call inventory dot pickup item on target dot get whatever that thing is that we just decided that it's going to be. Get ammo container. Where was I? Here. And then that should work. Do you work? It doesn't work. Why don't you work? Are we even calling this? Interacting with ammo stash. We're interacting with it. We have a debug log. Node needs a parent to be reparented. Oh. So we need our ammo stash to... All right. So we need to store this in a variable first. Let's call this AC instance, standing for ammo container instance. And then move our instantiate column there. Then AC instance dot, heck, what was it? I think it was get tree dot root dot add child. Or no, you know what we want to do? We just want to call add child. Child it to itself. And then return it. And then that should do the thing. Yeah, so all this box does is just create an instance of it, and then we give it to our inventory manager, and our inventory manager reparents it. It's a dispenser, exactly. Oh wait, we can't give it to that tower. I don't think it's even gonna work. I haven't coded this in yet. No. But yeah, that works now. It isn't the right color though. Why aren't you the right color? Is it ammo box? Yeah. Why are you over there? What are you doing all the way over there? What happened to your transform, man? Are you okay? There we go. Now you're correct. Hydrate, thank you. I was like, should I drink water? Should I drink electrolyte drink? They say this is more hydration, so maybe I'll drink both. Balance it out. Okay. The mesh instance, we want to go here to the material, and we want to set the material to this material. Done. So we pick this up. That's the right color. We can throw it down. Pick it back up. We can pick it back up. Perfect. The only thing we can't do is put it in the tower. Where was that print call? Where did I do that? That should be right here, right? Yeah, here. Oh yeah, code. I have good news. Do you remember this nightmare that was my old character controller? It keeps the relative reference it had. This nightmare character controller. We'll look at it now. Not that one. This look at it now. Look how small and clean it is. Exalted on YouTube says, often when you convert an object into a standalone scene in Godot, it keeps the relative reference it had, which means it was in a weird spot before you converted it. It would still be in a weird spot. Yes. Wait. Oh. Because it was created when I put it in the main scene first, and then I derived a scene from it. So it kept the transform that it had. Gotcha. Thank you. I mean, I am building out this character controller, so there is a small chance that it'll get ugly, but we're off to a great start. So far, it's way less ugly than it was. Really, actually, at this point, the only thing that's gonna get ugly is this. This needs another if statement for the rocket stash. No, it doesn't. No, the battery charger. But that should be just another one line, like these. And then this one, we're gonna have to add some things. We're gonna need another if statement like this for each tower type, I think. So that'll kind of suck. But otherwise, like we're doing good here. We're set to add 2 more blocks that are 3 lines. It's just like 2 lines here. We looking clean. Oh yeah, we need to set the rocket stash. This needs that same ammo spawner script. And then we want to go here and make sure it also has the ammo spawner script here. And then this needs the rocket bundle scene. And then this also needs the rocket bundle scene. Well, that's kind of what I did in a lot of cases. I think I just reworked like the, what's the word? The ownership of like what happens and how it happens to the right things, rather than having like, because here the problem was the character controller is deciding everything. We still need an if for each tower type because, why do we need an if for each tower type? Because we need to know, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess we could have the tower do that check. Sorry. Brain whimper. So we're doing the check of like, I'm holding a battery. Is this the right tower type to receive a battery? That's what this line is here. Which I totally see what you're saying of like, we could just move this call to the tower. So we just tell the tower, hey, I'm giving you a battery. And then the tower is just like, no, man, I can't take a battery. Leave me alone. Or in the case of it actually working. This is exactly the infrastructure interactions I've been working on in my day job. Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, don't expect me to be perfect just yet. We started with a pile of garbage, and now we have something that's like a little smelly, but like it's pretty clean. It looks pretty good. It's pretty organized. I've organized my garbage. It's still garbage, but I've organized it. You must be perfect yesterday. All right, where were we? What are we doing? Why am I here? Rocket stash. That's what we were doing. Okay, rocket stash should work. Yeah, rocket stash works. Got it. So then that just leaves the last bit of ugliness to deal with. Well, the battery charger, but mainly the last bit of ugliness to deal with. I started thinking about the battery indicator. But that doesn't matter right now. We should move on. So why am I making these two separate calls? Oh, actually, we don't need to do that. Not here. This isn't the issue. It's here that's the issue. It's this if statement here. I searched Godot engine tutorial on Google, and then this is what's on YouTube. Hello, I'm glad you found me. How are you doing? Well, do you have any particular questions that you were gonna hope to find from the Godot tutorial? I might be able to help. I am learning, but I have quite a few people in my chat who know a lot more about Godot than I do. I learned so many things not to do. Yeah, mostly I can show you things not to do. But I am hoping to very quickly get to the point where I can show you the good things. Anyways, how are you today? What kind of game are you building in Godot? Or are you building a game in Godot yet? Okay, I need to focus. What am I doing here? This call is I have a battery, and this call is here I'm getting you the battery. Oh, yeah. So this is where we need to do that check of like, I'm holding battery. Will you take a battery? Are you the type of tower that wants battery? And that's where we can just have a little call on the tower itself that says, are you this type? And then if it returns true, then we're good. We don't have to check every single type. Wait, no, we are doing that, actually. We don't need to do that. We don't need multiple if statements here. Right? Am I crazy? I don't understand my own code. If I have a pickup, my pickup type, this should never be true because that doesn't make sense. Pickup type should never equal, no, never mind, the ammo tower type. Okay, so that's right. Then we don't need this check. This is redundant. Oh, the reason I added this check is because add ammo container exists on the battery on the electrical tower, but it doesn't exist on the other ones yet because I haven't added it. Found a development game called Thrive and it was in Godot engine, so I decided to see what it was like. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. Are you considering making games? So then this should be somewhat working. If I pick this up, I try to give it to this, it's not working at all, which is very weird. Can you attach me to the tower? I can't, Vale, I'm sorry. Two names for what should be in the same interface. Yeah, that was me just kind of prototyping this idea and being like, I think I want all the towers to start working this way, but I'm trying to figure out why this doesn't work right now. Because even though this is ugly, this call should be working. Let's print tower.ammo type and then print inventory.getPickUp type. Is that gonna work? Will it print it as a string? I don't think it's gonna print it as a string. No, but they are different types, which is strange. Gotta remind me to tell you about the crazy stuff that happened at work today sometime this weekend. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I'd love to hear about it, Vale. Yeah, exactly. The question is why? I think we have a stringify function. I'm gonna look it up. Go here. Enum to string. Give me that. Oh, you can just cast it. Do exactly what I was doing. Okay, will you be happy? Are you happy? Because you should be happy. There is a closing that we have 3 open braces. Oh, it's this one. I didn't close this one. Yeah, there we go. That didn't change anything. Why did that not change anything? It said to just cast it to a string. Maybe it's different in Godot 4. I swear I've done this before. Get keycode string? Where are you? Get keycode string. Returns the given keycode as a string. Oh wait, that's a key code. Like a key press. That's not what we're looking for. No. Dang it. What if we search enum and string in the Godot docs? Will it tell me? I don't think the answer's in here. No. What about enums? Is there not just a definition for enums? I don't think enum is a class, it's a primitive. But there should still be, maybe not. Oh well. The point is, actually, we can just answer this question here. One of them is returning ammo box, the other one is returning none. Why are you returning none? Enum name dot keys at enum value. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Is that an exported value you forgot to set? Oh, yeah. That probably is. That's probably exactly what it is. Here. Yeah, this should be ammo box. Thank you. We're gonna want to do that for the rocket bundle as well. Or the... Yeah, rocket bundle. That should be rocket bundle. There has to be a better way to do that. Because I want this script to be generic, but it needs to store what its type is. So that I'm just setting it in the scene. We've solved the mystery. Thank you, Code. You're a god. Yeah, now that works. And then the rocket bundle should work as well. Perfect. All right, let's go clean up the tower code. And then now this should have magic. All of that time trying to troubleshoot that, and that's all it was. So simple. Really depends on how much you're doing with that enum though. Yeah, I think that's the only thing we're doing with that enum. Oops. Yeah, here. Yeah, the only thing we're doing is like using it to identify what type of ammo container this is, what type of ammo it contains. Yeah, I guess I was thinking for a second that the rocket tower, because it doesn't store the container, and I guess the other one doesn't either, then it would be silly to have this this add ammo container function. But I guess the point of the function is I'm giving you ammo, and then these two towers, the rocket tower and the normal tower, will just take that ammo container, get the information it needs from it, and then just delete the ammo container. Which makes sense. The goal is always to minimize repeated code. Yeah, that's... The way that I did this is like the maximum no repeated code. The script, no repetition. Okay, so... Tower. We want to go into the tower script again. And then now this needs to define the add ammo container function. We should just go to the electric tower, copy both of these functions really, and pasta here. And then now these are defined here. This has specific things for the battery, so we don't want this to be here. I don't think we can make pure virtuals, so we have to just make this pass. And the same with this one. This one's specific. Wait, why does this not have a return type? How did I do that? I've been so good about giving things return types. Let's just make this a node 3D. Wait. Does it need to be a node 3D? Headed out, best of luck. See ya, Code. Have a good one. Hold on. I think this needs to be a, what is it? What is it called? What am I looking for? This needs to be an ammo container. It needs to return ammo container. I think it's gonna get angry though. It is not angry. I am surprised. Where is that? Here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I think we do. Thinking about if we want, because we have this get ammo container function, maybe they should just hold on to it and use it. Yeah, they should. Because eventually the normal type tower is going to actually be using that thing. It's just that we don't have a visual for it, but pretty soon we will. So we do need it to hold on to the object. So how do we do this for the... Yeah, this could be just as easy as like every tower has an ammo holder. I don't even think we need to rewrite this function. And then, yeah, that's it. And then rename it to ammo holder here. Take this again, bring this over to tower GD, pasta, and then we're done. The rocket tower, what did I call that? Where are you? The AoE tower, as it were. Yeah, great. And then we can go to here, here, and then we can just remove all of this. I don't think we need any of this anymore. There is one small issue, but we can worry about that later. Actually, this is gonna crash. Yeah, because ammo holder doesn't exist. So we need to go to each of these scenes and create one. Oh, that was already on the right search. Node 3D, call this ammo holder. And then go to normal tower. Here. Node 3D. Ammo holder. Now this should sort of work. Done. We don't know if it's actually holding it, because we do have our code that deletes it. Oh yeah, we should probably not be deleting it. No, it won't matter. Hold on. Remove pickup doesn't delete it, it just reparents it. Right? No, it does. But only if it exists on the player. Remove pickup will look for it and then try to delete it. Why doesn't that throw errors though? That should error. It should be very angry. Because we shouldn't have any children. Where are we? Player top down. Inventory shouldn't have any children. So it's trying to get child as 0 should return null. Theoretically. Okay, let's test this by going here, removing this call, and then see what it does. It still works. Okay. I guess you can just call Q free on null and it's fine. You're like, hey Godot, will you remove this nothing from memory? And it's like, I got you. We'll remove nothing from memory. Okay. if you insist, Godot. I think what probably was happening is it was printing an error message and I just didn't notice. That is a more likely situation. Oh wait, yeah. Here's something to consider. If I give it an ammo stash, can I take it back? No, I can't. Huh. I'm a little surprised. I would have thought I would be able to. Can I give you infinite? Yeah, you have no limit. Does that reflect in here? Towers. We never name these towers correctly, which is frustrating. Yeah. That's the electric tower. Did I give more than one to the AoE tower? Oh yeah, it has a whole bunch in here. What is this? Electric tower? Why does our rocket tower have an item called electric tower in it? That's very strange. But okay. What are we missing now? Oh, the other tower types aren't using their new ammo holders. They're holding them. They're holding on to them, but they're not doing anything with them. And why is this? There's so many weird things that are happening here. Okay, let's go here. Look for this tower. The ammo holder's empty. Now the ammo holder is not empty. It has an ammo box in it. But when I do this, this call gets the ammo holder and should return the first child, which is this ammo box. So why is that not working? Oh, do we have something in our player interaction script? Yeah, we made this really specific. Okay, can we make this? Didn't I just give this a return type? Oh, I think I did, and then I overwrote it. This should... Yeah, this would still return null if it doesn't have anything on it. I think it would be a little cleaner to actually check and then make it return null, but, you know, we're here. So then that would make this check unnecessary. And then this doesn't matter. We don't care if it's a battery type. We just call this. And then we check that that's not null. I think Godot has a fancy way to check if something is not null. Nope, just not equals null. If the item does not equal null, then we pick it up. We gotta rename this to item. Now let's go see what happens if we try to pick something up that doesn't exist. Like this. It prints an error. Oh, get child returns index out of bounds. Got it. But that's fine. That pickup still works. We didn't change anything with it. And now that works. But what if we take it, throw it over here, and then same thing. Yeah, we don't pick anything up. And then it prints an error. We can take it from this one too. Beautiful. That's perfect. We're gonna want to change the rocket tower eventually to... No, we don't need to do that. We're gonna need to do some fancy stuff with the rocket tower though, because it's gonna need to unpack the rocket bundle and create individual rockets with it. And then when we go to try to pick up the rocket bundle, it's gonna have to remove a chunk of those rockets, create a rocket bundle, and give it to the player. But that doesn't matter right now. That's gonna be a long way down the road before I care about doing that. Yeah, so we should be able to change this call. Oh, we still have that code in the electric tower, huh? This is the electric tower, that's the problem. The electric tower doesn't need this anymore. This exists in tower now. And then I think I can't actually make this a type now. This should be ammo container, I think. Because if you were to try to return null, it gets angy. It doesn't. I thought it would. I thought it would be like, yo, null isn't an ammo container. What are you doing? But no, it's straight up chill. Okay, so let's store the ammo holder in a variable. And then if ammo holder dot get child count is greater than or equal to 1, then we do this. And then else, return null. And then that way we shouldn't be throwing that error anymore. So if I go here, try to interact with this tower, nothing. This one, nothing. Perfect. Babysitting and you're not allowed to end stream for at least 2 hours. I'll see you then. Okay, I will do my best. Good to see you for a moment, Baskin. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you soon. How long have I been streaming? An hour, 20 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming for about 2 hours. Shortest would be like an hour and 40 minutes from now. I bookmarked stream core so I can look into it later, Exalted. Okay, so what do we need to flesh out now? We still need to make our towers actually use their ammo containers. I need the scenes. Where is the scene for normal tower? Nope, that is not the scene for normal tower. That's the scene for normal tower. And this is the scene for the AoE tower. We're gonna need to rename AoE tower to rocket. Can we do that? I think it's gonna get really mad at me, but that's fine. We can solve all that. I don't like rather. What am I typing? Rocket. I don't like the name AoE tower. It doesn't work for me. I don't know what this PNG is. I don't know where this came from. It's just a black box. Are you being used somewhere? View owners? No? Why do you exist? I didn't create you. Okay. Is this gonna run? Surprisingly, yes. And surprisingly, it seems to still work the same way it did. Okay. Great. Oh, you know what I haven't checked? What happens if we were to get normal ammo? Try to put that into the rocket tower. It doesn't let me. Beautiful. And same for rocket. Try to put it in there. Nope. Doesn't let me. And electric. Doesn't let me. Beautiful. Love it. We're doing great. We don't need any of these anymore. We just need the towers. Okay, so all of these have this physics process, which is a little bit ugly. I think the ammo holder should handle this. We don't need this add ammo function anymore, do we? Are we calling that anywhere? No. Go away, add ammo function. You don't need to exist anymore. I think the only thing that the tower should hold now is ammo cost per shot. I don't think it needs ammo and max ammo anymore, because those are all stored per the ammo container. Get rid of, we have too many things. Yeah, now we have the towers. I did close the ammo container and I wanted to look at the ammo container. Where was the ammo container? Is it in common? Yeah. Ammo container stuff should be in ammo. Yeah, this has its own max ammo. We're gonna have to do something about that for the different ammo types though. Like the battery should have a different max ammo from the rocket bundle, but we'll worry about that later. I think what I'm gonna do with that is export it the same way we're doing this. And then we'll define it per scene. So where are we using ammo? We're using it here, we're using it here. I think we should replace these calls. Everything that we're trying to do with the ammo, we should change it to the ammo holder. Should have its own script on it, and then all of those calls go to the ammo holder. Yeah, that did attach. And then the ammo holder, we should be able to ask it, get ammo, which will return an int. Let's just return 0 for now. And then, what else do we need? Oh, remove ammo for when we fire. I'll take an int. And then let's just pass. And then maybe has ammo. Which, like, get ammo kind of answers that question. Yeah. Has ammo container. This should return a bool. And then this should just do get children, get child count. And then can we just return child count greater than or equal to 1? Done. That one's done. Remove ammo will find the child. Oh yeah, this should also return a bool. So if get child count is greater than or equal to 1, then we do the thing, but then if it's not greater than or equal to 1, meaning we don't have an ammo container, then we should return false. And say, no, you can't shoot. You can't do whatever you're trying to do that uses that ammo. Why are you angry? Because we're not returning every time. And then we need to get the child as 0. And then, what do we have? An ammo container? Remove ammo. Yeah, great. There is something to be said about when the ammo container gets less than the cost per shot, we should remove the ammo container. But not all the time. We only want it to do that for 2 tower types. The electric tower shouldn't do that. It should hold on to the battery forever, even if it's dead. Sorry, I'm reading a Discord message really quick. Cool.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Now we need the tower code to actually call it. We don't need add ammo anymore. I don't know if we're ever calling that. Is it gonna get angry? No, we shouldn't be calling that from anywhere. Yeah, I can't think of anything that would call that now. So that's good. We want to remove these. No, we don't want to remove those. We want to remove these. Yeah, and that's gonna make every single tower script pretty angry, but that's fine. Mostly that just tells us, okay, this is what we need to change. So up here, we need at onReadyVar call this ammo holder equals get node ammo holder. And then here we can call ammo holder dot get ammo. And we can replace this with ammo holder dot remove ammo. And then same thing, ammo holder dot get ammo. We're gonna get rid of that progress bar after a while, but it's here, so let's make it work. Why are we setting this to 0? Oh, yeah, we don't need to do that anymore. Because just not having a battery will solve that problem. Great, let's go to the next one. Ammo cost per shot. Ammo holder dot get ammo. Why are you still angry? Oh, because I didn't declare it? Okay, yeah, this should be declared in the tower script actually. Go here, grab this, put it here. Ooh, we need that. Oh, we never implemented get ammo. So what do we do for ammo containers? We have the get ammo function. Where are we here? Return this. Ammo container dot get ammo, and then else return 0. Perfect. Now back to what I was doing. Ammo holder is defined, we just moved it here. Yep. Dot get ammo. And then we also need to grab the max ammo of our container. Return an int, and this will be basically the same thing, except instead of calling get ammo, we're gonna call get max ammo? Do we have that? No, but we should. Ammo holder dot get max ammo. I'm treating this very Java. In Java, you're supposed to make everything private and then make get functions for every single variable, and that's kind of how I'm treating this. Is like all of our instance variables shouldn't be called by other scripts. We just create functions to call them. This one's happy. Now all that's left is this one. I hate all of this code duplication. I don't remember why I did all this code duplication, but I think I had a good reason for it. Not ammo container, ammo holder. Ammo hodler. Dot remove ammo. Okay. Now do things work normally? No. Why are you not happy? Because colon. Oh yeah, because some of these towers don't have a script on their ammo holder. Can I grab it from here? Yes. No, we also have to check. No, these are fine. Run it. It's happy. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that doesn't go in that tower. They're not working because they have an empty ammo holder, or an empty ammo container that is the first child, and we don't know to check for other ones, but we only ever want to be holding one ammo container. So how do we fix that? I think what we want to do... Oh, our ammo holder is already defined here. So we can get rid of this. Oops. We can get rid of this here. Why? Because that should be an underscore. And then we should not be calling that. Okay, so we need a get ammo container. No, this should return ammo container. And then if has ammo container. Return get child to 0. Oh yeah. Else return null. There, now it's happy. There was something I was thinking about. Oh yeah, when we add an ammo container, how are we doing that? That's in the tower script. This should be calling add ammo container on the ammo holder. We should really just move this function to the ammo holder. Should we though? Yeah, we should. Because it's reparenting the ammo container to itself and then moving its position to itself. That should be on the ammo holder. And then, right, how did we define that function? Let's just copy this definition. Should be the same exact definition. There we go. And then, wait, that's the wrong one. Should be this one. Boom. And then all of these should be replaced with self. This one doesn't need to be replaced with self, it just needs to be deleted. Done, and then this should call ammo holder dot add ammo container. And then things should work. Oh, we still haven't solved the main issue. Which is also in this add ammo container, we should check if has ammo container. And if it does, we should remove it. Before we add the new one. We don't have a remove ammo container function, which is fine. Yeah, everything looks good here except remove ammo container needs to exist. Queue free the ammo container. Done. Too many arguments? Oh. Do that dot queue free. We do need to check if that's null first. If ammo container equals null, except we want this to be not ammo container equals null, then ammo container dot queue free. There we go. Now let's see what happens. We add this here. It is happy and firing. Wait, you fired one bullet. Why are you only firing one bullet? Ammo container has 50. Our cost per shot is 1. We're telling it to remove 1. Did we implement that correctly on the ammo holder? Yeah. What's the problem? I don't remember how to change this. There's a way to change what the what this looks like, but I don't remember how to do it now. So that we could actually read it. We can kind of read it if we make it bigger. I don't know if you can though. Oh, it always shows 100%, so that's pretty not useful. Why is it always showing 100%? I think it shows 100% because initially we don't have anything, but once we put something in it and it fires, it should not be showing 100% anymore. Oh, because this happens at the beginning. We're setting the max the max value of this in the beginning. We need to be setting this every time we write to it. So go here, add this line here. Now that should work slightly better. It did not. I know why that's not working. I don't know how to solve that though. We call get max ammo, but there is no ammo container, so we get null. No, we shouldn't. The ammo container should still exist here. Everything's good for one shot. Why is everything only good for one shot? Okay, we're spamming 0, which is right. And then we do this, we have 50 for a second, go back to 0. Why are we going back to 0? That doesn't make any sense. We can see it right here. Ammo cost per shot is 1. We tell it to remove 1. And then we go to the ammo holder, it removes the ammo. And it checks that an ammo container exists, and then it removes 1. That doesn't make any sense. The only time we're calling remove ammo container is there. Oh. No, that shouldn't be happening. I was thinking maybe what's happening is we're adding the ammo container and then quickly removing it, but we shouldn't be. Because we should only be calling this function once. And then let's remove the other print statement. Where was that? Should be here. Yeah, right here. So then we go here, grab this, one print for adding ammo container. And then this time it should remove the old ammo container. Yes, exactly what we want. Oh wait. Okay, that seemed right that time. Oh, I must have accidentally interacted with it and picked it back up. But now this ammo container is empty. But I don't have an explanation. Like when we call, like this should work. Maybe this is the problem. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the bug right here. I thought I was being clever. I thought I was checking to see if... I don't even know what this was for. Well, yeah. Of course, if the ammo's full, this is true. If your max ammo is if your max ammo is 50 and you have 50 ammo and you subtract those two numbers, 50 minus 50 is 0, and now you have 0 ammo. I think what I wanted to do was ammo minus amount, which will check, like, are we trying to remove more ammo than exists in the container? Then just make it 0, don't go negative. So now we do that, it continues shooting until it's empty. And then we do this, and then this continues shooting until it's empty. And then we try to walk past the enemies, and we do this, and next wave will come in a second. And now we have 3 towers that will keep shooting until they're empty. Fixed. That was fun. I still have no idea why our health bars aren't working, but like I said, I want to remove them anyways. Because you can barely see them, and I don't want to make them bigger. But yeah, it working. I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be back in just a minute or two. I will see you soon. Okay, hello, I'm back. Azzy Kale, I think. It's unlikely that you're still here, but if you are, welcome. They are slow as hell. I am kind of just like very rapidly prototyping a lot of things. So my plan was just, I want this rocket tower to exist, so I'm gonna make it exist and I'm gonna make it work, and then I'll circle back later and make it work well. So there's a lot of issues when the enemies are really close. The rockets move so slow. And then when the enemies are far away, here in a second, here, the rockets move super fast. So that's something that I'm gonna circle back and fix here pretty soon, but I need to finish making all the things I'm making right now work. There was one last thing I need to do in the character controller. Here. Oh, there's a few more things I need to do. Okay, so we also need to do this. And that should be just as easy as... No, how do we tell the type of the pickup? That would be the ammo container. I think we can just call get type. I think we need to actually get the type from it. We should have a get type function. Let's remove this ready function. We don't need that. So let's put that here next to all of our other getters. And then this should return pickup. I should rename that to pickup type, but this is what we're working with for now. And then this will just return type. And then we go to inventory, and then here we check if target.getType equals pickups.pickup.rocketBundle, then we need to emit this signal. Is that not how you emit signals? I thought it was. Using signals, that's what we want. And then we want to find custom signals here. No. Connecting a signal, completing a script, custom signals. It should be here in custom signals, I thought. Oh, we call dot emit. Okay. So we call picked up rocket bundle dot emit. Oops. There we go, and then we need to do the same thing for dropped rocket bundle. And same thing, we want to get this check. This should be called pickup. Yeah. Dropped rocket bundle dot emit. Done, and then we need to connect that to the character controller. How do we do that? Signals, there we go. Drop rocket bundle, connect that here. Yes, and then do the same thing for this one. And then we go here and we have these two functions, and I'm gonna deal with these later. Basically what's supposed to happen is the rocket bundle makes you walk slower. So this is where we implement that. This is the character controller that makes you walk around. So we'll need to have some sort of boolean up here of like is slowed, and then this will set that to false, this one will set that to true, and then in here we need to check when that's true, we need to change speed to be slower. There we go. Okay, so then this one, what is our battery charger called? It's in here, charger. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do all of this for the charger as well. We have to rewrite the way the charger works. Okay, that's fine. But here, oh yeah, so what we were doing was figuring out what group the charger was in, which is just in charger. So then when we go here, we can add an elif. Target dot is in group charger. Do we need to do that? I feel like we should make this do the same thing as the ammo stash. I feel like this shouldn't be any different than an ammo stash. Let's comment that out for now. Let's go to ammo stash. Can we make this? Yeah. No, we can't have something extend something, huh? Because it already extends Node 3D and you can't extend multiple scripts. It's gonna be for Godot 3. Tell me about Godot 4. The diamond problem. Gotcha. Extend class. I'm using nodes for everything. Ref counted. Only a little more complex than object. They track references to themselves, only deleting loaded memory when no further references to themselves exist. Resource, only slightly more complex than ref counted. They have an innate ability to serialize and deserialize their object properties. Ooh, interesting. And these are not nodes. Yeah, they're just objects. What does object have? A whole lot. I think the difference is, though, if it needs a 3D space, and that's why I'm using Node 3D for a lot of things, is most of my scripts need a 3D space, except for... Oh no, otherwise I'm just putting my scripts on nodes that already exist anyways. So we are good there. Variant? Variant takes up to 20 bytes and can store almost any engine data type inside of it. Yeah, that's not what I need. So I don't think I can do what I want to do. I just need to make sure that 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 our charger has a get ammo container function that is the same as the get ammo container function in ammo holder. This one. I don't think that is what I was looking for, but I found the same answer as I would have if I found what I was looking for. So that's all that matters, right? Baskin, welcome back. How you doing? How are things? How's life?
Open your eyes.
Baskin, look at my game now. It's so much different. It doesn't work. That is a big issue that I have with my game, but it is very different than the one that was working before. On a mini vacay, nice. Oh, why did that die? Oh, this is a function. It's top down now. Look at it. That should work. This should work. Yeah. And then this should work. Wait till the next wave. And it works. It's beautiful. Have you looked at that window manager? No, I haven't. I think I got a little too excited when you showed it to us, because I think I would hate it. I think having a window manager on Windows would bother me. It worked great when it was my operating system, but like when I'm using Windows and trying to make it not act like Windows, I feel like I'm just gonna create more problems than I'm solving. But now I can't go back. Okay, I'll have to try it. Worst case scenario, I hate it and I uninstall it. It's not a big risk. But mainly I was on a trip. I was out of town, so I wasn't able to... I wasn't at my computer to mess with it. Okay, so... where are we? What were we doing? Our charger needs add ammo container. Take me to the charger function, or to the charger script. Charger needs add ammo container. Wait, that's get ammo container. How did I do that? Where was that add ammo container that I'm looking for? Is it on tower? I think it's on tower. This one. This is what we want. Actually, we want both of these. But yeah, this is what we want. This is what we've been looking for. Remove add battery and get battery. Oh wait, no, keep that print. That print's gonna be very necessary. And then remove everything that's throwing errors. I honestly just love my tiling workflow on Linux, so having it on Windows has been great. Yeah. Does it have good keybinds? Is there any reason that I can't just make this be an ammo holder? No. I don't see a reason that I can't. Wait, no, not the ammo holder, there's something else that I wanted this to be. Oh, the ammo spawner. Yeah, I can't. We'll see you later, friends. See you, Vale. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. I look forward to hearing your stories. Ooh, solid keybinds and easily changeable. Okay, you're selling me. You're selling me. Okay, so... yeah, we can't make this an ammo spawner. But we do want this get ammo container. But that get ammo container is going to be... no, that doesn't matter. The only thing we want in this script is... no, these two functions. We want these two functions. We want to get rid of the physics process. We want to get rid of everything here. I'm debating if I should make these act like an ammo spawner and give it the same function. I think I should. I'm almost tempted to give it a different function, so it's like, this isn't an ammo spawner, this is a charger, and it acts differently. Yeah, all we need for now is these two things. And then we need a node. A node 3D, and this will be a battery holder. And this should be an ammo holder, I think. Pretty much. This could be... no. Can it? I guess we can remove the extends node 3D. I don't think we're doing anything. We are here. Never mind. It needs to be a node 3D. We need to remove this. What are you doing all the way over there? Is that gonna move it? Oh, it's Angie first. Let's go here. Yeah, it's still where we expect it to be. Cool. Seeing a language without end the close blocks of code. I remember Lua has some weird syntax, but I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Oh. Wait, no, what is the issue? End. Having end at the end of everything. Yeah. Which is strange. I agree with you. So in Lua, to close out like a function, you add end. Yeah, I see that now. That is very weird. I do like that idea though. Yeah, I do like that idea though, because it always seems weird to me that everything is based on white space in Python and GDScript. I don't like end specifically, but I like the concept. Wait, what are we looking for here? Get ammo container should just call battery holder. We need to store the battery holder. This should be at on ready. And then get node. Battery holder. Got it. Angular velocity is the most confusing thing until you get angular acceleration, then you get even more confused. Good thing most people don't need to worry about that madness. Yeah, for sure. Tackling the speed of those rockets is going to be a not fun time, and I'm not excited to deal with it. So I'm gonna not do that for a while. Because we have much bigger fish to fry. Okay, battery holder dot get ammo container. That's what we want. How do we want to return that? Fish. Yes. What does that mean? The world may never know. I think add ammo container is the same deal. Yeah, we just want to call this. I think that's all we need to do for that. Yeah, it's because you're running. I know. Oh, that's what that symbol was. It was because it was running. We don't need that. Okay, now we need to actually charge the battery, which I think we might actually have to do here. How do we... I just deleted the thing that I need now. Physics process. Is it physics process? There's a really significant difference of like whether you need it to be time-based or not. Where was that page? Oh my god. So many noises happening at once. I thought I stopped that program from running. It is not running. How is it still showing that? That's weird. I am very sorry about that. Yeah, why am I getting notifications for that? I'm on do not disturb mode. And the program that should make that notification go through isn't even running. That's very frustrating. Mom, I'm streaming not right now. Yeah, she can wait. Okay. I should send her a text message though. What is this song? This is Friends by Hyper Potions. Is this in Roblox? Oh, interesting. Why am I a saint? Oh, for letting you know what it was. Wait. I can make you a moderator, Exalted, in the YouTube. Can review and remove chat messages. Can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live. Ooh, yeah, let's go with that one. I've gotten a sub. Oh, on YouTube? Somebody who's here? YouTube does not give me that information that I can find. Oh, there it is. Apparently it was 2 hours ago. John Garcia. I can moderate YouTube as well. Not been paying attention to Twitch today. Yeah, no worries. I am dual streaming to YouTube, yeah. Sorry. That was probably really confusing. I need to make sure people know that. We're dual streaming. We stream to both now. Because Twitch, a couple months ago, changed their exclusivity. You can now legally stream to both and still be a Twitch affiliate, which is pretty cool. You're at 28 right now. About a year back. Oh, it was about a year ago. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Exalted. There's never any expectations for you to, like, I'm not expecting you to read every single chat and like mod every single thing that happens, but while you're here, if you see something happen and you have the time and energy to moderate it, I would appreciate it. You're not expecting the person who shows up to less than half of your streams to moderate every single chat message? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, why is this angry? Yes. We have a function declaration. And then we have an indent. Oh, here. This is the problem right here. Oh yeah, I forgot that I got held up on trying to decide what I want this to be, whether it's physics process or whatever that other function was called. Ready input, not physics process. I can't wait until I get inspired enough to implement the multi-platform moderating tools I've been planning on. Yeah. Set up a stream core instance to merge your YouTube and Twitch chats for me to watch both of them. That'd be pretty cool. I need to set up my own. But I think since that change, more people exist who are multi-streaming, for sure. I think there was no shortage to begin with, though. Okay, what am I doing? I got too distracted. I need to get back on track. Oh yeah, there was... It's not ready. It's not physics process. I literally deleted it like moments ago. It's called physics. Process is called every frame. Is called every physics frame, which is determined by physics FPS property. Is always called at a fixed rate, which may not be as often as when process is called, which may explain why it's smoother. Ideally, you want to put any processing that requires the physics values to be correct in the physics process call. Okay, so we want to do this in process. And then, how are we doing this? Wait, go here. Yeah, so we want to get the timer. And I think we want to do timer.start. If battery holder, does this have a type? Do we have a class name for this? We do not. We should though, I think. It's just so much easier to give everything a class name, and then I can make sure it has that class name here. And then now I get autocomplete, hopefully. Right, if I do, no, that didn't autocomplete for ammo holder. Yo, Exalted, welcome to Twitch. Ammo container. What am I looking for? What was I looking for? It's so hard for me to keep track of what I'm doing. How's ammo container? This one. We want this function. If battery that has ammo container, do that. Start the timer. Why are you angry? Cannot find type ammo holder? You mean this type ammo holder right here? You can't find this one? Because I've definitely done that before. Okay, fine. You're not an ammo holder. Whatever. Is it because the script hasn't saved? No, it shouldn't be. I swear I just did. Now it works. Now it's happy. Okay. Okay, so then we need signal from this. Oh wait, we also need this to be timer.oneShot. Right? Inspector. Yeah. Why is autocomplete failing me? Yeah, that exists. Why didn't it autocomplete it? Because this isn't cast to a timer. That's why it didn't autocomplete, because it doesn't know what type it is. Okay, so yeah, if we have a battery, we start the timer. Wait, is that gonna restart the timer every time? So that's the remaining time to wait time. I think it will. Oh, then we need to make this ready. Remember a minute ago when I said it's not ready, it's processed? We definitely don't want ready. Ready's not what we're looking for. So I lied. Okay, so on ready, we start the timer. Started for 1 second, I guess, and then timer dot one shot equals true. And then we need the signal from the timer. And then on timer timeout, streamer lied. When the timer times out, we check if the battery holder has an ammo container. And then, regardless of whether it has an ammo container, we want to start the timer again. So we just copy pasta this. And then, oh, why are you, oh, because indented block. Got it. Do I not have a function here to add ammo to the ammo container? I do not. I could get the ammo container and then add it directly. I think that makes more sense. This should be an integer, 10. That doesn't sound like you want a one-shot to me. It looks a lot like you were making that a multi-shot timer. Yes, but I control it. Yeah, you're right. No, you're super right. It would make so much more sense to just not make this a one-shot. Yeah, I guess in my head I was thinking the timer starts as soon as the battery gets added to the charger, but that's not the case. It is a little annoying that it's like, if you place the battery on the charger right at the end of this 1 second, it'll charge slightly faster than if you were to place the battery on the charger at the beginning of the 1 second timer. But, you know, what can you do? Okay, is any of the stuff that I just implemented going to work? And the answer is, at least some of it isn't. Yeah, for sure. That's why I was making it a one-shot, but then I realized pretty quickly that it would be pretty hefty to check every frame and then start the timer then. That's what I was afraid of. I guess that wouldn't be too hefty to literally just have one if statement every frame. Oh, but then we do have to check if we have a battery and if the timer is currently running, which I don't think we can check that. That's where I got stuck. I'm just like, I don't know how to do this. Exalted. I feel so stupid. I should have removed that start if we were gonna make this not a one shot, but okay. Yeah. Smart. It'll just... No, then we just move this here. I could have just pressed tab. Then we just press tab and move this here. And then there we go. The timer will just stop itself. It'll time out and then it won't start again until we add another ammo container. Done. That feels it's so dumb. I didn't think about that. But we're here. We're learning. Okay. So when we want to add an ammo container, we tell the battery holder that we want to add the ammo container. It should print when we do that. Why it no do that? Oh, probably because the charger here doesn't have that script. No, it does. Oh, you know what it probably is? Player controller? Yeah. Or target dot is in group charger. Solved. You read the design docs. Why are you still not working? Hello? What? Are you not in the correct... What is happening? Why Angie? Because this doesn't have quotes around it? That was supposed to be quotes? I don't know how this isn't interacting with itself. Oh, because I disabled the physics. It is... We are getting here. So then what happens when we get here? What are your collision layers? You're correct. You're in group charger. Where here? Oh, because this is the wrong place. We need it to be, this needs a check of if has pickup. Yeah, is that right? Inventory.has pickup. Then we don't call this, and then else we do. If we have a pickup, we call target dot Wait, what was it? What was that function? Where is it? Where are you? Dot add ammo container. Inventory dot get pickup, right? I don't know why I'm trying so hard to speed run this. Get pickup item. I think that's what we want. I think that's what we want to do. Yeah, we hit the breakpoint. Okay. Good. Continue. Oh. Okay. So that's when we're calling... where was that? Here, add ammo. We have an ammo container which doesn't have an add ammo function, which feels really silly to me. I thought I had an add ammo function here. But I guess it makes sense that it's not something I would need. Which should be like if amount plus ammo is greater than max ammo. Ammo equals max ammo. Else ammo equals ammo plus amount. Can I just simplify this to plus equals? I don't think I can in Godot, but let's find out. Yeah, we can. Perfect. Now it should be happy. Yeah. Now we need to go to here and grab this, bring this up here. That should be right. And then now we should have a visual of when the battery is on here. Perfect. Look at that. We did it. And then I thought we had a... No, I removed the print statement. Where are we? Script. Not that one. We want to be here. Then we want to print... battery holder dot get ammo. So we can watch how much it's charging, since we don't have any visual feedback of whether or not it's actually charging, which I was thinking earlier about how I want to do that. I think I just want a little LED on the top of the battery that changes color. So it'll be red when it's empty, and then as it's charging, it'll change gradient from red to green. Okay, let's see it charge now. There we go, it's charging. Now it's fully charged. And we can put it back on. Our tower will shoot. Beautiful. So we win, we did it. That should be the last thing. Our player controller should be... This is a function. Okay, we're gonna have to test all the things now. We put it on there. We can pick it back up. We can drop it. We can put it back on there. Let's make sure we can throw everything else around. We can throw it. We can have multiple things. How did I just do that? These should be rigid. Does that only work when I have something picked up? How did I do that? How did I push that? That was weird. Okay. Okay, grab that. Yeah. This looks great. Everything's good. We can throw that around. It's perfect. I see no problems. Everything works. I love it. And then we still can't put this ammo type in here. No. We still can't put this ammo type in here. Nope. Can only put it in here. We can't put this ammo type over here. Nope. Can't put it over here. Nope. And this one can't go here. Also can't go there. It's perfect. Everything's great. I love it. We're done. We can commit. That was huge. That was like... I feel like I've spent so long working on this and it's finally done. Now I need to track down all these ifs. Or all these prints, sorry. Like this one, that one should stay though. That one's useful for debugging. This one can go away. That one stays, that one's useful. This one's not necessary anymore. And then we need to delete the old player controller. That would be this one. Where do you exist? This is player. This scene. I should double check this. Owners, only the main, and that's the one that's disabled, so it's not the top-down one. Delete. No, you know what I should do? I should commit this first before I make any more changes. I shouldn't do risky things when I haven't committed. Look at all these file changes. Look at that. It's crazy. We've done so much. It makes me mad sometimes of like, I want to live a life that's very specific in how I interact with Git in my code. And not just relying on Control Z. Like, I want to live a life where every time I'm done with something, I commit it and push it to a branch. Never main. I should never be allowed to push things to main. Main should always be a protected branch. People should never be allowed to push to it. And then once I'm done with whatever feature thing that I'm done with and it's time to merge, it should be reviewed by at least one other person, because I should not be trusted. Like if this code is gonna be shipped to a customer, don't trust me. Look over my code and make sure that it looks good before we ship it. And like that's what I want my development process to be. And my previous job was kind of just like put together a band-aid, commit it, and then we send it to the customer. And I'm like, I can't. I cannot live like this. Like, don't trust me. I'm gonna slap together a band-aid, but it's gonna be buggy, probably. I'm gonna make mistakes. My code's gonna be bad. Okay, so added interaction with towers, pickups, and pickup spawners. Also did a ton of refactoring. To make this new, just to clean up everything. To clean up ownership of basically everything at this point. Are we on a branch? Yes. Push it to the branch. I wish more people on my team reviewed more code. I'm one of only 3 people on my team that reviews all of our code. I don't care if you think something else is more important. I just made a massive refactor to the code base so it affects everyone. Read the dang PR! I know. Why does it hurt your heart? How can I be better at writing commit messages? Enlighten me. Teach me. Okay, now we can go clean up the player code. The old player controller. We don't need it anymore. It is dead to us. Definitely want to get rid of the head. This nightmare. I try to keep the header of my commits to 60 characters or less. If you need to say more, it goes in a separate line in the body of the message. Gotcha. That's something that's never bothered me. I guess I should have my own personal, like, what's the word? What's the word for the document that's like, here's how we use tabs versus spaces and all of that stuff? I think I have it. The answer to that question right here. No. Style guide. My own personal style guide of like what my commits should look like. Usually, in most of my teams that I've worked on, it's just like the first line is nothing but the issue that you are working on, and then everything after that is fair game. But I agree. I think that's a good point. First line should be short and sweet. If you have more to say, make it a separate line. Okay, what else do we want to get rid of? The movement controller is new, right? No, the movement controller is old. This probably doesn't have any owners anymore. No, it does. Movement controller T scene. This shouldn't have any owners. It does not, so we delete it. I should almost always be writing more in the body of my commits, and I almost never do. That is a trade-off to that approach, is I think you are less likely to add more. That should be it. This should still work. Commit save scene, likely dependencies. Oh. That was defined somewhere else. That should be defined here then. Wait, no, it is. Oh, well, that's the problem. We just had this one... we just had this one reference to the old way that we were doing this. That should now reference this one and should be right. And now it should be happy? Okay, we have quite a few situations where we're still doing that.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head.
Which I'm glad we're catching this. That might cause issues later on.
Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong.
I still vehemently refuse to use the -m flag and git commit. I always use an editor. On my newer computer, I've transitioned to an NCLI editor instead of using N++. What? Wait, N++ is short for Notepad++? Did you transition to like Vim? Please tell me it's not Nano. What the heck were you using Notepad++ for? Editing commit messages. Oh. Wait, so if you're trying to write a commit, how do you do that without the -m flag? Or if you just do commit without -m, does it, why are we still referencing head? You shouldn't exist anymore. I deleted you. You're gone. What? What? Is something still referencing it? Oh, maybe because this still exists? Yeah, there we go. Now it's happy. It automatically pops up your configured editor. Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't know you could have Notepad C++ or Notepad++ open from the CLI. That's pretty cool. Makes sense though. This works. That works. That works for these two. Works for the battery. Great. Okay, we're solid. Everything's good. We can write another commit message and make Exalted sad. Remove old first person player. That's it. All the top down, everything's done. We now are a top down game and it works. That's it. It's done. There's nothing more to do for the top down player controller at the moment. Oh, you know what we need to fix? We need to fix this problem. I should do that in this branch. What? Resource file not found. Invalid scene root node player in an instance, but there's no base scene. But where? Where is this happening? Oh, I wonder if it matters that these scenes are still open. I also wonder if it's being referenced here. No. Is that gonna go away now? Okay, looks happy. All right, cool. Now we need to make this not work the way that it works now. That's our next goal. I feel like when I first did this, made a script for this character controller, it automatically gives you everything you need. Which is what we need now. We don't need any of this anymore. Go away. I use Nano in writing commit messages. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nano is based for writing commit messages. I thought you meant you were using a CLI editor for code. And I was like, what kind of CLI editor are you using for code? Why are you using Notepad++ for code? Oh, yeah. Because we need to change it back to the script now. There we go. Now we just need to take this and rotate the player, right? Hopefully. I think that's gonna break everything, actually. I think I tried that. Yeah. It makes things really fucky because that direction is based on the player position. Or the player rotation. But we need to make those two things independent. Yeah. Spent some time playing around with Helix for writing code, but I decided to finally bite the bullet and just buy myself JetBrains. Let's learn about Helix. Is it CLI? It is. This looks very much like Vim. I wonder if this is just a picture of him. It's open source. No, this just looks like Vim. A NeoVim inspired editor. There you go. Based on Cocoon? What is Cocoon? Oh my god, this reading is gigantic. Code editor that implements Vim's keystrokes as a text editing language model. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So somebody made a Vim-like editor and they made a probably also Vim-like editor based on it. Vim-like model editing. Yeah. Interesting, that's pretty cool. Why did that not take me where I wanted to go? Basis, there we go. The basis of this transform, okay. Basis? 3x3 matrix for representing rotation and scale. Why is that? What excites you about Rust Exalted? When you rotate any axis individually, the basis becomes sheared. Okay. Well, I think that's part of our issue. Maybe that is our whole issue? What if we just do that? There we go. Now it works. And then we are lerping the angle. But why does it not feel smooth? What happens if we change this to 0.5? What happens if we change this to 0.9? Okay, now it's way too, okay. I think 0.7 is where it's gotta be. I think what it is we need to lerp the movement speed in order for this to really feel smooth. But I don't really want to do that. Or I guess it's more specifically, I don't know how to do that in a way that would work well. I like that it feels like C++. We're talking about Rust. I like that Rust feels like C++, but forces me to think about my code in a different way because of its ownership and a few other ideas. Yeah. Because of its, like, the biggest thing that I'm aware of is its functional nature. Is that, like, there's no classes. Everything is all just functions. If you want something to act differently, you just give it a callback function kind of thing. Which is, yeah, very much the opposite of how people who use C++ and more object-oriented languages are used to thinking. I watched a presentation on YouTube once talking about how we're so used to looking at code and using, like, the part of our brain that's familiar with patterns to determine whether that code is good. So we get so used to people who are used to object-oriented languages will look at functional languages and be like, functional languages are bad because this doesn't make sense to me. And the whole presentation argued that we should try to set that part of our brain aside for a moment and actually look deeply into functional languages and allow ourselves to actually consider them. This should be constant. Multiplier? That's how you spell multiplier. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. We need no, that does work. We just need a const, not a const. We need a var speed multiplier. And then this will equal 0. 0.0, I guess, because we need it to be afloat. And then we go down here, and when we've dropped the rocket bundle, speed multiplier equals 0. And then we picked up the multiplier, or picked up the rocket bundle, speed multiplier equals the slowing multiplier. And then now we multiply everything by speed multiplier. And then now, ideally, we are able to move around. This should be 1, not 0. Why are we still unable to move around? This should be 1, not 0. Now when we pick this up, we should move at half speed. Perfect. Then we put it down, and we are still moving at half speed. Why? Rust got rid of the difference between structs and classes, but I wouldn't call it functional. Wait, isn't it? But the hardest thing about Rust for me is the ownership model, where all ownership has to be defined at compile time, which gets to be very fun once you're dealing with multi-threaded programs. Ooh, okay. They've written Rust's compiler to not allow undefined behavior, which means everything needs to be definable. I like that idea. I tend to be pretty critical of things like JavaScript, where it's just like everything's an undefined behavior. Basically everything. And that's what I like about languages like C++ and Java, is that behaviors are so much more defined, and the compiler forces you to make sure that behaviors are more defined. Okay, so for some reason this isn't getting called. Let's go to the thing that is supposed to call that, which is the inventory. Yeah, it's supposed to be called here and here. Oh, you know what's happening? Oh. When we give it to the tower, it just yoinks it from us. So the inventory manager doesn't consider. The inventory manager doesn't know that we're not holding the rocket bundle anymore. If you're interested in the madness, I can point you to a few of the things that had driven me to the edge of madness when I was writing them. Okay, I'm a little curious. There's this really cool game called Valorant. I'm sure you've seen me play it on stream before, but I can't remember if I ever streamed it. But this game is inspired by... It's kind of a combination of being inspired by Cube World and Dwarf Fortress, where they're trying to make the entire world procedurally generated, and they want everything in the world to have a reason and a lore explanation, and all of the lore is procedurally generated as well. It's all written in Rust, and it's really cool, and it's open source. It's an MMO. Like, it's such a cool game, and I've met really cool people playing it, and I want to contribute to it. I just, every time I open the code and like try to look into an issue, I'm just like, I don't understand Rust, man. This doesn't make any sense to me. But one day, when I suffer enough to understand Rust, I will become a contributor. I've made 2 contributions, I think, which is mostly just like there was a stale merge request and I just refactored, or not refactored, what's the word? The Git thing that's not merge. Rebased. I rebased the merge request and then it was mergeable. So they merged it. Those are my only contributions to this game because I didn't have to do any rest to fix that. Okay, so how do we solve that problem? The tower doesn't know that the inventory manager exists. Wait. One consideration is that we call pickup item before we do it. The only solution to that, though, that I can think of is when pickup item gets called, we set a timer for like 0.1 seconds and then check to see if the pickup still exists. But that would be annoying. The item in our inventory also doesn't know about the inventory manager. So there was one idea of like maybe the item in the inventory, when it gets reparented, it lets the inventory manager know, but that also isn't gonna work because it doesn't know it's being reparented. Can I just like do that? Yeah, great. Yeah, so that's this ammo holder. When it calls this. Wait, but where we know, the player controller knows. Two bits of madness for you to peruse in the future. The second one isn't quite as exciting, but that's because the madness hasn't been committed anywhere yet, so I've never finished. Are you comfortable if I show it on stream? Feel free, it's all public. Great. Just wanted to make sure. Samurai Warriors. I think you linked me to Samurai Warriors not derusted before. Yeah, Samurai Warriors Godot edition. I think you had explained to me a high level idea of what Samurai Warriors is as a game, but I don't remember what it was. Wait, you're writing this and you typo and commit. This is library code, yeah. So what is this? This is loader. I'm assuming that means it's going to be like loading a map from a file or loading data from a file. Maybe your save state.
Invincible.
Asset loaded event. I'm just looking for anything that makes sense. Load asset. Because so far all I'm getting is just like associated data. And I'm like, well, I don't know what that means. Associated with what? You define asset types and it allows you to load all of them without referencing files and code. Okay. Wait, how do you load a file without referencing a file? Resource locations. That's a struct. Yo, this is like back to C. Everything's structs. No classes, only structs. Awaiting loading. Loaded. I also like the mute indicator of like this is mutable or it's not. I think that's a pretty cool feature. How can something be public inside a function? Interesting. Amquippers. I just like... I feel like... And maybe this is just because I'm so used to C++ and Java and even Python also does this for me, of like I can look at a Python file or a C++ file or specifically a C++ header file or a Java file, and I can give you a basic idea of what this class does without really having to understand the entire context of the code. But I'm just looking at this and I'm like, I see client here. I see like port and host, which means it's probably a TCP or whatever client. But beyond that, like, I have no idea what this does. Basic channel callback, okay. And that's, to be clear, I'm not criticizing you, I'm criticizing Rust. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Are you in? You are. Let's hop into this channel. Hop in here with me. You're not a mod yet. You can't see me in that channel. Let's go to this channel. Oops. Hello. Give me a second. Okay, now talk.
Hello.
Discord is still just like so quiet compared to my music. Okay, I think that's the best I can do. I can't turn anything in Discord up any louder than it already is, and it doesn't sound like it's you on your end. I think you're the volume you need to be.
Okay, I have more control over my voice, so I can bump a deep bit.
Okay, that's a good idea then. Let's do that. Yo, don't cry wolf. Hello, welcome. It has been ages. Oh snap, Dogmaster, what you doing? I'm making game. Well, we're taking.
Okay, is that better?
Oh, that is a million times better. We're taking a break from making game. Let me explain to the stream what's going on really quick. This is my game. It's a tower defense game, but I want it to be kind of like overcooked. Like you have to constantly make sure your towers have enough ammo. So you have to come over here, grab this ammo type, and fill this tower. And this ammo type makes you walk really slow. And you have to fill this tower. So this is kind of just the prototype of like, here's all these towers and these basic features that I'm testing out. And then this one's a battery, so you have to pick it up and go throw it on the charger every once in a while. So we're making this game in a game engine called Godot, but we're taking a quick break from that to listen to Exalted talk about some stuff that he built in a programming language called Rust. Okay,
so what are you, of these two, are you more interested in the game or or stream core?
Box it, prices, and ship it. I'm right now I'm really curious about what is Samurai Warriors and what
Okay, so Samurai Warriors
Mhm.
is essentially a 2D tile-based, turn-based roguelike that has really simplistic mechanics. It was the first video game I ever wrote. I wrote
Mhm.
it in my first programming class for an extra credit thing with a friend. And at that time, it was console based and horrible. It is in my GitHub if you want to find it. I do not suggest that. The code is madness. Of the young programmer variety, not of the why am I trying to do this
Yeah.
variety.
So it's a plate of yummy spaghetti, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, it is. The derusted is me rewriting it in Rust so that I can learn the Bevy game framework. Really.
Okay.
But this loader.rs is inside of the asset loading plugin that I wrote.
Mhm.
It uses. How do I explain this? It uses an asset loading program that can load in JSON, image files, etc. Underneath it. So this library I wrote is a wrapper to that. And so normally you need to reference each of those files by name. That's just how most people do game engines. What I wanted to do, if you go to this file, I wanted to be able to stick everything into a map automatically that was indexed by this tile texture data enum. So I'm
Tile
able
texture
to.
data. There it is.
So I have everything. I have JSON sidecar files that get loaded along with every texture, specifically in this case, so that those sidecars get allow that file to be placed into that map. So that when I say I want a floor texture, I can ask the map, hey, give me all of your floors. And because it's a map to a vector,
Mhm.
give me all your floors, and then I can pick what I want out of that set. It's really nice for randomization because I can use, if I wanted to, I could include like weights in each of these different types, so I could weight each one. But that way, this is all of the texture data is in this is defined by this enum. You
What
see
would the weights do? Would that be for Z?
no, it would be for, say, I have 3 floor textures. I want to primarily use texture 1, but 2 and 3 I want to be interspersed randomly at
Gotcha.
a lower priority. But so going back to that loader, the get requested type. Well, associated data is the associated data is the base type that everything that wants to go into that map has to be defined, has to be inherits from. So you have to be able to call get requested type on it, and it gives you, and so you are requesting a specific. So you give it a type name that you want to get out of it, and it will return that that type name. If it holds data of that type name, it will return it to you. Otherwise, it will return none.
Okay, so it wasn't that Rust allows you to load things without requesting files in the code. It's that you were writing a library that does that.
Yes.
That
so
you
this
could
is
just
the-
be like, hey, I want this type, and you don't really care what the file is, and it'll go find it for you.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And so I was thinking, hey, it would be cool if I could then mutate that data inside of this, inside of that associated data, so that, let's say, hey, I decided that this was more important, or I wanted to change the weights, and so I was trying to make a mutable accessor, and I couldn't do it. I whacked my head against it. Like, you'll see that that tick A.
Yeah.
That is a lifetime indicator. So that says that we are telling it, it is eliciting a lifetime from whoever's calling this to say, hey, how long are you going to hold on to this? I need to know so that the compiler doesn't complain. And so that if you ever start seeing like those in Rust, you know that the person is treading their way into madness.
It sounds very similar to like when you do exclamation mark important in CSS, where like whenever you see that, you're like, I know the person who created this was just suffering and just threw important in here to try to make it work.
Absolutely true. So in Streamcore, that's the 100-mile view of that library that I was writing for Samurai Warriors.
Gotcha.
But in Streamcore, this is another library code. Fun. You might notice a trend here. But this is library code that wraps around another library to make my specific use case of AMQPRS, which is a messaging service API sort of thing. I use RabbitMQ message. I used to know this. I don't remember. But it is the server that I can define sockets through, and so this here is the client for connecting to those sockets.
Wait, are you writing your connection to like the Twitch API and...
No.
No,
This
sorry.
is-
Your
yeah,
connection
so-
to the Twitch RRC and YouTube chat, are you doing that from scratch?
No. This, if you look in the file structure, there's the chat UI folder. That near the top, just below the .idea. First, yeah. So that there is my externally facing web UI. Handles WebSockets. That's what actually does all of the rendering of my chat. It doesn't care about what it connects to because it goes through RabbitMQ. It has an ingest socket that it publishes into my RabbitMQ server, and then Trovo, Twitch, VStream, YouTube, all four of those are chat ingests, and they send their chat to that ingest to that socket that my chat UI is listening to, and so it's entirely modular. All I have to do to add support for a new platform is create a new ingest that knows to point to that socket.
Why separate those by a socket? Is that so you can have like a server that you
Because-
can run somewhere, and then you pop up the client and it connects from literally anywhere?
Because these are it's like the otherwise if they weren't the word socket isn't quite right. Like it's all going through a message broker. It's not an uncommon way to handle microservices. Because otherwise, if they're not separated by some sort of web connection, then they're all having to be compiled together. And if I want to add Trovo support, if I want to, let's say I want to support Twitter or X, they have live streams. I don't think they have chat, but let's just assume they have chat. If I want to support them, then all I have to do is write a new ingest for X. And I don't have to recompile anything else. I don't have to touch.
Bossgans, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Quell Squad.
I don't have to touch any of the rest of the existing code. I just pretty much make a boilerplate ingest that that takes messages from whatever method the Twitter X API has and sends them on to me. At least that's the reason behind this.
Don't you still have to compile them all at the same time? Unless you make compile flags and be like, I want to use Streamcore and I only use Twitch and YouTube, so I'm only going to compile those two.
When I'm running my Docker instance, I'm running 4 programs at 4 Docker images whenever I'm spinning up Streamcore. Because right now I have Chat UI, RabbitMQ, Twitch, and YouTube. The other 2 I'm not using right now. So those 4 are 4 completely different programs that can only talk to each other over the internal networking of my Docker instance. They're completely separate programs, so I'm not like you can open up that dockercompose.yml, and that's the example one that shows how you used to set things up. I haven't updated this in a while.
Okay.
Sorry. This way they all just like they're so yeah, you don't have to say, oh, I want Docker, I want to chat, or I want to Streamcore with Twitch and YouTube support and compile that. You say, oh, I want to run the YouTube chat ingest and the YouTube chat ingest, and we're gonna send that all out on the chat UI, and we're good. Have you worked with Docker much?
Yeah. So it sounds like the strength to doing this is that if you don't use those services, you just don't run those binaries. You just don't even make a Docker container for them.
Exactly.
Gotcha. That's really cool.
Yeah,
rather than having
also
one monolithic program where it's like you're going to have all of these libraries for all of these streaming services that are just going to sit there idle because you just you don't use those services.
Right. And then the next bonus here is that a lot of these, once the underlying infrastructure is done, most of these ingests, as I've been calling them, are pretty much just boilerplate at that point. So if somebody wants to add support for their niche streaming service, they can write their own, follow the boilerplate, hook it into Streamcore, and it will just work.
Okay. So it looks like the last time you made a release was 2 years ago. If I want to use
That's
Streamcore,
not quite right.
says 2022. But I guess it's not a release, it's just a package.
Yeah, so that my last, if you click into one of those, the published is 10 months ago. But I guess
interesting.
Yeah, so I think the reason for that is that I'm only doing Shaw publishes. I haven't done a release.
Mhm.
So it's counting my publish as the first release that I did. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't actually know more than that.
Yeah, I've never seen packages before. I've only ever seen releases.
But this has been my test bed for learning GitHub workflows. Like, you can look at some of that madness if you're interested for some reason. This is really how I've learned Docker. It's probably going to be how I learn Kubernetes in the future. You know, it's in a lot of ways, it's just how I want to. It's how I've been learning all these fun little tools that I've never had a reason to use in my job.
So I want to use StreamCore. Like, this isn't hypothetical. Like, I literally want to look into how to run this myself. Is this release from 10 months ago up to date enough to start using it, or should I wait until you make a new one?
Yeah, I was running off StreamCore just a couple months ago, or on my last stream. I haven't streamed all that much, but it's still stable. I don't know about Trovo. Trovo was getting unstable when I was last using it, but you don't stream there. And vStream is dead, so I can probably cut that out. Rest in peace. But yeah, you should be able to just get that spun up. YouTube is a little bit fun now because I switched it from a polling system. I switched it from a polling system to you needing to tell it which stream to get the chat from. So that one, it's not super well documented right now. I need to fix that. But,
Okay.
You have the person who wrote it available. So so yeah. Welcome to my madness. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you.
And have fun with your tower defensing. I have a few dogs I need to take care of, so I am going to head out.
Sounds good. Have a good one. Thank you for chatting with me.
Yeah, see you around.
Where are we here? Put this here. And then this needs to be... Oh, item, not type. And then this needs a colon at the end, and then it should be happy? Maybe? Hello? Why are you angry? Too many arguments for drop item? Oh. I thought it was angry because I didn't have an argument for drop item. But then pickup item will be null. So let's put this here. And then pass this in here.
It is a great mistake to confuse it with nothing.
And then I think that'll work.
It is rather
We pick this up, place it here, and then we're walking fast again.
because space
That's kind of a janky way to do it.
is not empty.
It is a little bit weird.
So in the same way, the
But it works. We're calling the function to drop the item, meaning that we're putting the item in front of us, throwing it, and re-enabling its physics. And then before we can notice that that's happening, like pretty much in the same frame that we do that, the tower will then grab the item, disable its physics, and reparent it to itself. Super jank way to solve this problem, but it works. So yeah, the goal here is, let me put this down. We're walking really fast, and then we pick up the rocket and we walk at half speed until we either drop it and then we walk fast again, or we give it to the tower and then we walk fast again. The issue I was having is that the inventory manager doesn't know when you give your item to another tower, because the tower just kind of takes it out of your inventory. I wonder if it would make more sense to, instead of ever doing this, oops, that would be here. Instead of ever calling add ammo container from the character controller, what if we have a function in the inventory, give ammo container, and then we give it the tower, and then it calls add ammo container, and then it can do that consideration of like, is this a rocket bundle? Okay, then emit the dropped rocket bundle signal. I need to turn the music back up.
Not this, not this.
There we go.
Not any conception. The highest state of consciousness in samadhi is called nirvikalpa samadhi.
I feel like that's gonna make this
Non-conceptual.
The other idea I have for how to make this less ugly is to just give the inventory a function that just says, hey, this item was removed from the inventory. Just be like function item taken, and then we could just do type and then if type is rocket bundle, then emit that, and then we can go back here and just replace this with item taken, and then that should serve the same purpose without doing the janky stuff. Item taken, and then we need to call get pickup type. And then we can remove this if, since we already were checking it in that function what its type is. This needs to be inventory dot. And then pick it up, we walk slowly, give it to the tower, we walk fast. Perfect. That's everything we need to do then. I think that's done. Let's see, get status, get DC. That'd be get the diff of the player top down. Oh, we need to remove this file. And then player, what was it? It was inventory. I think it's probably not a good idea to delete it there. Let's close it here first, and then go to player, find player GD, make sure it doesn't have any owners. It does not, and then we delete it. And then make sure things still work, which there's no reason they shouldn't. Yep, things are still working. And then now we can go here and get out all this, and then get commit. Reworked player movement, and that should be an and added slowing effect when holding rocket bundle. Done. Okay, that is gonna be it for me. I need to go make food. I'm hungry. Stream for 4 hours, and it's time to come to an end. Everyone who's been here, thank you so much for stopping in. Everyone who's chatted, thank you so much for chatting. I love having just people to chat and hang out with while I'm working. I think that's pretty much all the thanks to give. Everyone who helped, thank you so much for your help, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. If it's not night in your time zone, it's not quite night in mine, then I hope you have a great time zone. Bye.